Hi there. There are people who have never won the lottery, but with full confidence, they can call themselves real lucky ones because life and death were hanging in the balance, and somehow they managed to avoid tragedy. And today, we will show you 5 incredible cases when people got really lucky to remain unharmed and alive. The rationale and motive behind this next video is unknown, but for some reason, this girl wanted to film a guy on a quadricycle while being on the runway, and suddenly a plane appears next to them, which literally flies over their head. And at first glance, it seems that the collision is inevitable, but thanks to the excellent skills of the pilot, the girl remained unharmed. This lucky cat definitely used one of its 9 lives. She excited the audience by appearing from the wreckage of a building that collapsed. A woman and her dog got on an elevator. When the doors began to close, the dog ran off the elevator. The leash remained inside the elevator and got stuck. When the elevator began to rise, it started to pull the dog up with it. A man noticed this and ran up and rescued the dog from the inevitable strangulation. And from this video, your heart stops. The driver of the snowmobile was planning to get to the top of the snow-covered mountain and admire the beautiful view, but this trip almost became his last. In this video, a huge boulder which stood for centuries on top of a mountain rolled down, breaking everything in its path. The huge stone fell right on the roadway, where at that moment there was a rather large amount of traffic. And this video once again proves that there are lucky people in the world. This worker is also incredibly lucky. During the climb, the climber falls from the mountain. Although it shook him, the insurance worked at the right time. This video was made during a strong hurricane wind. The girl is literally blown off the road, and after a few seconds, she looks up and sees a traffic light in front of her. But this video, the driver decided to overtake the passenger bus. However, this maneuver failed. The automobile lost control and flew into the oncoming lane, where it crashed into a truck, and only by pure luck the driver remained alive. In this video, try to watch without tears in your eyes. During their next training session, the dog's heart stopped. He was lucky to find a person who knew what to do. After many attempts to help the dog, he finally regained consciousness. After the dog was walking around, the owner took him to the vet. The truck driver was sure that he would have time to drive through this, but the barrier slumped down and literally clamped to it on both sides. The collision could not be avoided. From the truck there was only one cab, and by some chance the driver remained alive and did not have a scratch. All rally drivers know that their sport is directly related to danger, but I think this guy could not imagine that something like this would happen to him.
Żyjemy. Ja pierdolę.
Reminds me of a scene from the movie Final Destination 2. And here is another video where people were in the wrong place at the wrong time. A man miraculously managed not to be on the hood or under the wheels of a car. And this is the case when it is better not to see what is behind your back. The snowboarder didn't notice that she was filming a bear chasing her. This guy managed to survive after being attacked by 3 bulls. These videos are terrifying and at the same time make you believe in a miracle. This pilot had problems with the engine and had begun to give signals to stop the race and remove the aircraft from the runway. However, the signal was unnoticed. And here is another dangerous case related to trains. This girl apparently wanted to get some beautiful shots and stuck her head out of the train window. And at the moment when she began to pose for the camera, another train swept past her.
Sorry, Chris, stick your head out. Oh my God! Are you okay, Carissa?
It's a good thing that she managed to duck back inside. Otherwise, it could have ended very badly. In these videos, we will leave without comment. Write in the comments if you've ever felt really lucky. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.